Yay, it's almost kind of working. Hooray. 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 Maybe. Possibly. Potentially working. You never know if it's working. It might be working. Maybe it's working. Maybe it's not. Hooray. Cool. 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 Hey, Mr. Dino, how's it going? James, how's it going? Be starting in just a moment. I'm kind of trying to get stuff playing nicely, so to speak. Mandy, how's it going? I think it's late for you and you're still up. I hope you are feeling better than you were yesterday. You made it to the beginning of a stream, Mr. Dino. Celebrate. Tales of Symphonia, huh? I think that's what that one is anyway. With your little bro. That sounds like cool. Sounds like cool. That sounds like fun. That's cool. Wow, I can't even speak. This is going to be rough. Ghostly Gale, look at that. You're 2 for 2 so far, I believe. I'm trying to find something and then we'll get going here. I'm apparently worthless at certain things, so bear with me for just a moment if you don't mind. Huh. I just noticed all sorts of new buttons that I didn't even know existed. That's interesting. I might have to play with those some other time. Let's see if this actually works. Oh, look at that. It sort of kind of works, I think. Hey! So whenever Solid State says later on, why didn't you put anything in Discord? There, I did. I put it in Discord. You can't sleep. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe I will be able to put you to sleep with how boring this stream is. No, that's not my goal. We'll actually get moving. Drake, you're not late. We're actually just getting moving. I need a second here to see if everything is playing nicely. It looks like it. Where did we leave off? I think I have a bunch of junk on me that I don't really need and or want. And we need to go do some scavenging, if I remember right. All right, we can get rid of you. Oh, man, these things are kind of full of junk. I really do need to build something to store crap in, but I don't really want to. Pop Killer, welcome to the stream. Let's get rolling. Yeah, don't go anywhere, Drake. It's too early for that. I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But, you know, no need to run out just yet. I'm trying to remember where everything is. I'm a little turned around right now. I think we checked out that house right at the end of yesterday's stream, so... all right. I think I'm going to avoid... Oh, yeah, I hear you. I think I'm going to avoid that former trader camp for the moment. I'm not feeling that one. Oh, look at that. Nope, come back. Didn't mean to drop you. I hear someone, but I don't see them. Where are they? Nope, wrong one. That one. I don't know where they are. They must be inside here. Xbox Snipes. How's it going? We're just getting rolling. Oh, look at that. It's free meat. I'd be kind of silly to turn this away, right? I mean, right? Be kind of silly to... Ow. And if I can maybe not kill myself on the barbed wire, That would be good. I'll take care of that in a minute. All right, let's move along here. I need to... where's a crappy bandage? Really? I don't have any on me? Oh, there they are. Here, let's use one of those. I do need water. But I also need to go drop this meat off, so let's go do that first, and then we'll come back. Because probably going to need to make food at some point. Although we're actually okay for right now. Come along. Here, we'll just do this the easy way. We'll fire that guy up, make a bunch of bacon and eggs. And that's how we're going to get rid of the smell. Just like that. And here, we'll go and... Oh, I should drink one of those. I did make them after all. We should actually use one. I remembered to put it on Discord. I sure did. Now, whether I'll remember to share the Discord link to everyone or not, I don't know. Mandy, I do not have loot respawn. When I do these Walking Dead mode games, I set things to a harder difficulty, and I intentionally disable a lot of stuff. So no loot respawning. Loot is actually on 25%. That's why we keep finding like 1 feather, 2 feathers, 3 feathers, the occasional 7. When you find 7, that's like finding, I don't know, 20 some odd feathers in a normal game. Like, no joke. So this is a little more difficult, if only because resources are kind of scarce. How did I get so cool? I turned on the air conditioner. Oh, man. You know, it's funny. I had the thought today that it'd be awesome if I can drag my drum kit in here. That way I can occasionally play the drums while I'm streaming, and if I make a bad joke, boom, you know, da-da-da. No. Didn't get around to it. That's actually probably not something I can make happen. James, you're right. I do often disable loot respawn. I don't always, but I almost never go back anywhere, so it most of the time doesn't even come into play. But you're right. I often do turn it off, so disabling it in this instance probably isn't that big a deal. But the 25% loot, that kind of is. I think I have a light. Oh, you know what? The light's broken. That's right. These are broken in the game. You have to do... All right. I need a moment here, guys. Hold on. I need to be able to see everything coming at me for just a moment. Because these things are broken. You have to take them off and put them back on, and then they work again. If you don't do that when you start a new game or restart the game, they don't work. Mutt, how's it going? Hat. That's right. I remember. It's a hat. Okay, let's ignore that. Just gonna dance around the coffin. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going through there. There's stuff to be found down here, but I don't really have the option right now. We're kind of in close quarters with not very good options. Oh crud. Oh crud. This might be the end of the game right here. No joke. I am totally backed into a corner. Look at that. Oh, holy cow. That might be my worst Walking Dead mode ever. Holy cow. I knew that was a bad idea. Zombie Santa. Yeah, Zombie Santa. I know Zombie Santa. He's a good guy. Just in case anyone's curious. There you go. Root beer. All right. Gotta be responsible here while we're playing. Whatever. Spawn on my bed. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to throw it out to chat. Give me a seed name. Give me your seed right now. Give me a seed name. Because we got to generate a new game. That one's done. In fact, here, I need to do this. We need to delete that one. So we're going to delete the Walking Dead stream. You notice I'm not even bothering to back it up. I probably should, just because you never know when something might happen. Peanut. That is the very first one I saw. I'm going to go with that. Unless someone gives me another one. Nope. Nope. I'm not seeing it. Oops. Always run. No. Let's not do always run. I might have to just not play if that's the case. I might be able to do it, but I might not. I'm not really sure. Load-bearing goldenrod. Oh, man. That's... yeah. I kind of want to crank up the zombie spawning, but honestly, zombies make the game run bad. So that's why I don't do that anymore. Okay, so let's just make sure we have everything set. Warrior, never run. 120 minutes. Loot, respawn, disabled. Drop on death, delete all. Oh, I almost forgot that one. 25%. 60 seconds, medium, disabled. Start! We're staring at the cat. There you go. Enjoy the cat while we're building a new world. Big cat. Big kitty. Possum Prairie. My day was okay. Kind of quiet. Didn't really do much today. Was feeling kind of iffy earlier in the day. Okay now. Just watch the Kings lose. Jerks. They could have done better. It's all right. And now I'm petting a cat who looks really kind of annoyed with me. But it's okay. She'll get over it. We're about done here, so let's go back to game proper. One of these days, maybe I'll make some groovy transitions that we can use instead of just, you know, do stuff. Oh man, I swear I just did all of this stuff. And I didn't enjoy it. Man, you know, I gotta find mole glasses again. Oh, holy cow. We're not gonna be able to see at night again. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Although, this is good. This is good. Let us find more aloe. We can use more aloe. And more yucca fruit. Yep, Maxim. Kind of starting over. Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. All right, well, do you see what I see? Where are we? That is not what I... all right. You see that? That right there is one big city down there. And that is not the hub. That means we at least know where one more city is. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if that's a... That looks like a proper city to me. That might not be a township. Although... No. Well, it's not going to be a wasteland. That much I can tell. Looks like it's going to be a combination of forest and desert. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a good place to go, but it might be where we end up going, because I do seem to be kind of wandering in that general direction. Although it would be nice to get some, I don't know, rocks. All right, well, we don't have enough to actually do anything useful here, so... I kind of don't even want to do that. Here, let's... Just because I don't want to have to make all this stuff again to get rid of the quest. And it kind of makes sense to do all the tutorial stuff just for the extra skill point. Or points, or whatever it is. Alright, I need one more stone. One more! I have a ton of plant fibers. That's not an issue. I just wanted to try something different. That's why I decided to use Valmod. There we go. All right, favorite you and craft. For the most part, I do like it. I'm annoyed at how long it takes to go through recipes just because it's full of recipes. But, I mean, that's a minor complaint, really. Okay, now we can make a club. Let's make our wooden club. Craft that one. Let's go ahead and favorite you as well. So we're going to need that shortly. I never really did anything with the class. I took wildcard and then didn't even do anything with it because I died so quickly. We'll choose a proper one this time just for giggles. Maybe we'll do builder. That might be kind of fun. Small stones again. There are no rocks out here. What is up with that? Oh, back. I don't know if I feel it added too many items. I mean, it definitely added too many recipes. Way too many. Anytime that you make the game slow down that much, it's not worth it. But in terms of, like, overall number of items and that sort of stuff, I think that might be okay. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go down. We might just say the heck with it and commit. Oh, there we go. There's a rock. All right, here, let's go ahead and craft a bow while we're waiting, and then we'll do some arrows. See, that is kind of annoying right there. Like, I shouldn't have that delay, but I get it. You know, it's because there are a ton of recipes, so it's cool. How do we get down? We jump. And use a parachute. No, wrong game. We walk very carefully and try not to break a leg. I have not played Software Inc. I'm not familiar with that title. That one does not ring a bell for me. I feel the cat slowly slipping away. You doing okay there, cat? I feel like you're kind of falling down. All right. Just making sure there's no one around. You know, all that sort of good stuff. We need some new axes. Odin! Welcome to the stream. Wow, did I really run out of wood? I did. Holy cow. All right, let's grab more of that then. Since apparently I'm going to need a bunch of it. Maybe we do need to go down just so we can find a tree. All right, you can be scrapped. We're going to have enough stones for a little while, but they're going to go quickly. All right, let's do this. We're going down. This is how you get down without killing yourself. Angle it. And we'll kind of slip and slide back over here. This is such a bad idea. And yet, doing it anyway. Yep. Probably find a workbench. That would be a good thing. It's interesting that the tutorial wants you to make frames before you even bother to make clothing. Like, that seems kind of weird. Whatever. We'll do it just to satisfy the tutorial monster. Yep, that's why you go down like that, Ghostly. That way you don't break your leg. Don't go down running, and don't go down straight. Pretty much the two rules that apply there. Even if you go angled and running, you can still very easily end up jumping. And then you're toast. Pretty much toast. Hello. Come on. Search the trash. Hey, look at that. We should probably put our crappy bow down there. Did I miss a bag? I didn't see one. No, well, it's all right. There will be plenty more. I'm not going to worry about it. It just had a perfect magnum in it with, you know, like 100 rounds. It's all right. We'll deal without it. How are we doing on the aloe front? Not bad. I think one more aloe and I'd feel okay for a little while. It's pretty easy to find some more, so don't really need to collect a ton of it. Yep. Hi, cactus. I see you. All right. Let's say we're good on aloe for right now. All right. Can we say we're okay on aloe? I'd like to say we're okay on aloe. I'm just trying to get rid of the annoying tutorial. There we go. That's all. Just trying to get rid of that. Bedroll, you say. All right, we can do that. Again, I'm just trying to get through this quickly. That's all. We're going to have to make some clothing in a minute. Although I'd really like to find a bunch of cotton plants. That would be helpful. All right, let us go do this. I actually have not even seen that, Mr. Dino. I have no thoughts on it because, honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about. It sounds like a bad combination of a rhino and a dino. The Rizino. Like, it sounds like something that shouldn't exist. So I have no idea if that's what it is, but if that's what it is, it sounds silly. In which case, they should make an even bigger one, the Mega Rizino. Not quite toxic brains. Tixic brains. Howdy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm chopping a tree down with a rock attached to a stick, held together by grass. That's what I do for fun. Somehow I managed to skip the entire clothing quest line. I don't know how I did that. That was weird. Well, that's cool if it's accurate, because some of the stuff in the game is not even close to accurate. Some of it is, but some of it is not. So that's kind of interesting. Hey, look at that. One cotton plant. Yeah, I hear you. All right, this is where it gets iffy. Let's make some crappy clothes. I'm doing this in the completely wrong order here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I am not flying, and I do not have a Patreon. I thought about it, and I thought, I don't think anyone cares, so I've never bothered. There you are. All right, let's put on the rest of the clothing here. That'll give us the tiniest bit of actual, somewhat usable defense. Just for giggles, kind of thinking maybe we'll do builder. I don't know, just for giggles. You know what? Just for giggles, we're going to do builder. I might regret that, but that's what we're doing. And that's a whole boatload of stuff. Alrighty then. Good. Good. Alright, we got a builder's quest. Good stuff. Damien, welcome to the stream. I assure you I am moving at standard game speed. There is nothing that is wonky here. Oh, look at that. We started with our own workbench. Oh, that is something. Here, let's go ahead and read that. Cool. All right. Builder skills. Let us wear some boots, wear some pants, wear a hood. Got ourselves a fire axe. That's handy dandy. Scrap that guy. Scrap that guy. We've got a pistol that actually has some ammo in it. Huh. Guns are useless in this game, honestly. Unless you spend your entire time leveling them up, guns are useless. I don't even really like them anymore. It's all about bow and crossbow. I'll play a gun class one of these days with this mod, but I feel like guns are just a waste of time. They're so useless for the first 7 days, first 14 days, so on and so forth. They're just terrible anymore. Damien, this is 7 Days to Die. And we're playing the Valmod. We're also playing with a modified rule set, so basically this is an Iron Man game. One life to live, that sort of thing. It's good stuff. This is a really good survival game. It's been in early access for, well, quite a while, really, if we're going to be honest about it. But, no, it's a good game. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time playing it, I like to think. That's Stompy McStomperson back there. He's the neighborhood bully. Yeah, getting my looting skill up, getting scavenging up is definitely on the to-do list. We'll be doing that. We need to actually start looking for stuff. We need to stop messing around here. I'm wasting too much time. But I kind of want a moment here. You'll understand why momentarily. All right, I kind of would like a moment. Can I have a moment, zombies? This is going to take forever to do this. We need one more. It's kind of useless like that. Here, we need one more. Let's just do cloth fragments. We'll do maximum cloth fragments. Ooh, look at that right there. Quality Joe is still overpowered, yes, but it has been changed so it's not as easy to max it out as it used to be. Used to be you could just save up the points, buy them all at once, and then you're done. Now you need to get your scavenging up pretty high so you can get to the point where you can actually purchase the skills. So it's not as overpowered as it was, but it still is kind of overpowered. Hey Luke, how's it going? Damien, we're going to be playing this one, so if you'd like to hang out and watch, that's cool. If you're looking for someone to play Scrap Mechanic, that's not going to happen on this stream tonight, just to let you know. I'm doing okay, Luke. I'm just, you know, trying to get a new game going because I was an idiot and died. So I had to stop everything we were doing here and start a brand new game. And I'm really, really taking my time doing this. It's kind of embarrassing, really. I don't know that I will get around to that one tomorrow, Damien. We can see, but I can make no promises on that. I mean, I don't even have the game for one. All right. So here's what I had in mind. Let's make a bunch of these guys. It's all going to work out swimmingly. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves into town too. We need to do that. We need to start looking for actual useful stuff. Hi, zombie. Oh, there's a prison. Look at that. Last night, someone said, hey, you should start in a prison. I don't remember who it was. Is it someone who's here? Who told me I should start in a prison? Which one of you said that? I forget. To be completely honest, I don't remember who said that. If it's laggy, then I'm not sure what the deal is. That could be on my end. That could be on your end. It could be on YouTube's end. It could be... I don't know. It's funny because... I don't know. Seems like it might be okay to me, but then it's really hard for me to tell. Oftentimes reloading the page with YouTube will help. Not always, but oftentimes. All right, we need to go empty out a prison, everyone. This is no time to be messing around. I need more wood frames. Boom, there they are. We started with a bunch of them. Scrap you. Let's just switch to that guy. Scrap that. 5-second delay. Wow. That might be the best I've ever heard for YouTube. That's pretty darn good. Oh, getting in is going to be the easy part. I have no doubt we're going to get into that prison. It's going to take me about somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds to get in. And if you think I'm joking, I am not. Getting in is the easy part. Ghostly Gale, I do not watch The Walking Dead. You know why? Because I think the show got stupid. I am not going to pull any punches on that one. I am not a fan of the show. I did watch for a little while. And then I stopped. Boom, we're in the prison. Just like that. If you had any doubts, there you go. That's how you get into the prison. Easy as cake. Done. And here, just to do this the safe way, check this out. And fall down. And look at that. We're inside. How's that for awesome? We got ourselves a prison. All right, I need a way in here. Nope, that's not going to work. Madam. All right, we're going to need to get rid of this fence. This is kind of obnoxious. Oh, that's why I needed a stone axe. I remember now. We also need to try not to die right here, okay? So don't let me die. I don't want to die right here, but I might. It's entirely possible I could die right here. Yeah, the show just got dumb on me. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. But it just got dumb. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Come on, zombies. Come on. Oh, come on. All right, let's just do this. Oh. See, I can just cheat and apparently hit her right through the fence. I didn't even know that. That's kind of hilarious. All right. Apparently I have to kill you the slow way. Because I cannot get a headshot on her. There we go. Sure, wear that. Scrap that. Eat that. And, scrap that. I'm not sure who that is outside. I don't know if we want this or not. We'll take both. I don't know what we need right now. This is going to take forever to get in here, you know that? This is really going to take forever. But that is a good source of metal. I like that. That's going to be a weak spot over there, you know? This whole fence is kind of a weak spot, too. Kind of feel like we should just get rid of it. Did I turn airdrops off? Did I remember to disable those? Because if I didn't, that's bad. Those were supposed to be disabled. I'm afraid of using the hammer only because my fixing skill is going to be garbage. I don't know. I mean, I guess I probably should. Just to make this less painful. All right, I'll do it. I'm afraid I'm going to totally wear this thing. Nope. Well, it's a lot faster than the stone axe, but it's not a whole lot more damage. I'm just afraid I'm going to wear my hammer down and then I'm not going to be able to repair it. You know what I mean? That's going to be bad if so. What do we have for wood right now? We have enough to do this. I don't know. What do we need? Another, sure, another 10? Something like that. I might not upgrade these just yet. I'm going to leave them here. We're going to leave those there. Well, I'll be able to repair the hammer, but the problem is I'm going to repair it and totally bring the durability down, the quality down when I do that. And that's what I'm not looking forward to doing. These fences are obnoxious. All right, come over here. Help me out. Come over here, zombie. Until we can get a forge going and all that jazz, I'm not really going to be able to make a better hammer to replace this kind of crummy one, which is a far sight better than anything else we have right now. So, you know, I'm just trying to watch out for the future. Although with an entire town to look through, chances are we'll be able to find stuff. Well, sure, I mean, make another hammer and then use the workbench. I mean, look, we got a workbench right there, but that means you got to make another hammer or find another one. That's the caveat. Got to have the resources to make one. Don't really have that. At the very least, can't even make a forge right now because you got to kill a bunch of animals and get some skins. It'll all happen. It's just, I don't know that it's going to happen right now, and that thing is pretty banged up at the moment, so I'd kind of hate to tear it apart right now when it might be more useful to keep for actually upgrading things around the base. Yeah, and I almost don't even want to go into a tool store yet because it's kind of a waste at early levels. The stores are kind of, I don't know, I mean, you find good stuff in there, and if you go in with early levels with crappy quality Joe, the best thing you're going to find is crap. So, in some ways, it's not even good to go into them. I don't know. I always debate about that one. Inevitably, I go into the stores, and I generally agree with you. But I still have that debate all the time, and I never know which way I want to go. All right, let us see if we can, oh my goodness, get inside. And I suppose we could get in that way, but kind of just want to make a hole over here. Because this door is almost open. Look at that. Now it's open. This is going to require some work. No question of that. But we can work with this, you know? We can work with this. There we go. We're going to need to work on getting a way into this building, so Here, let's do this. We're going to go ahead and drop the bedroll down. We're going to go, there we go. We're going full-on Walking Dead Season 3. Season 3? Season 2. I don't know. Whichever one of those. And we need a way out of here, so we're going to need a few more wooden frames. Could do a ladder. Not a fan of ladders. That'll work just fine. Okay, and then we need to do something like this. We're going to go... Come on. You know you want to. All right, be that way. All right, and that one needs to go away. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. You're messing with my vibe here. See, this is the sort of thing I was kind of hoping to save the hammer for, is being able to quickly do this sort of jazz. But, you know, it's all good. I mean, we're going to be able to do all of it. It's okay. It's just we don't have a whole lot of swings with it, so I'm trying to be somewhat judicious about it. That's all. There we go. So that is our way in and our way out. I should probably actually get rid of this, because if I have a broken leg, I cannot get in. So let's take care of that so we don't have to worry about that as an issue. There we go. Hooray! Cat's like, what are you doing? I was checking on something. Leave me alone. You know what? Before we go, too. What the heck? Alrighty, then. Here, we need to do one more thing. We definitely need to put one of these guys down. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize that one. Wear that one. Scrap that one. It'll be okay. If we freeze, so be it. Just put that guy down right there. Yep, there was a wood fence inside the metal fence. You didn't know that? You didn't know that's how those things work? Surprised, man. Jeez. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I had no idea. That was a surprise to me. Look at this. We're storing an entire workbench inside the storage chest. It's probably not my best idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Water is going to be an issue. Crud. All right, we'll throw all those guys in there. We don't need them. You can go in there. I'm actually going to keep the cans. I want to keep that because we're going to need them. What do we need? We need bandages, don't we? I might remember to get around to posting a Discord link. We'll see. We definitely need some of these guys, though. Holy cow, we're going to need some of these. We don't need frames for the moment, so let's get rid of them. Put those guys away. We will need the torch. I'm sorry, we're going to need the torch. That's going to drive me bonkers, but we will end up needing the torch. And we should probably make a few more arrows while we can. No forge yet. We'll get around to that. We need to go kill some animals before we can do that. I would be okay with that, Dayton. Welcome to the stream, by the way, if I haven't already said so. I don't think I have. When Scorched Earth came out for Ark, I had a lot of people watching that night. It was like 200. I For me, that's a lot. I realize, you know, I watch people on Twitch who get 20,000. Although I don't usually watch those folks. I usually watch people who are who don't have quite that many. But 200 was a lot for me. I couldn't really keep up with everything. It was just madness. And everyone wanted to see me tame a wyvern. No one understood at the time that you don't tame a wyvern. That's not how it works. You got to go steal an egg and raise a wyvern. But that's all everyone wanted to see was tame a wyvern, tame a wyvern. Like, no, I can't. As in, literally. It's not even a game mechanic. I cannot do it. I think this house right here is perfect. Why? Because it has a pool. This house is like the perfect house to find early on in random gen. I want an easier way in. How about this one? Maxim, thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening. We're going to be just hanging out here. By the way, I haven't mentioned it yet, and I am remiss in not doing so. I have a hard out in an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, wow, look at that. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it means I've got to get out of here in 20 minutes. I have another thing coming up, so I've got to bail in an hour 20 or an hour 19 or whatever it is now. So just kind of so you know, we've still got a while. We still got a good while, but we will have to bail before too long. I forget what we can use soap for in this one. Health and wellness. All right, well then use that. Because I can use a little of both. Yes, good call, Mandy. I will definitely mutilate a couch for leather. Wall safe. We cannot do lockpicks. I'm kind of tempted to take those cans and just fill them up with water and go cook that stuff. So we can get some, you know, water. That's kind of a bummer, James. That sounds like a bug that needs to be fixed if that's the case. Look at that. We've got enough for a forge. Good call, Mandy. And I didn't see anyone take credit for the prison from last night's stream, so if I missed that, I apologize, but it'll be interesting to see what we can do with that. I don't know how much I expect we'll be able to do with it, but we'll certainly try to do something. Yeah, you know, the smaller channels, kind of going back to that, and since Ghostly Gale mentioned it as well, the smaller channels tend to be more interactive because it's a lot easier to interact with 20, 30, 40, 50 people than it is to interact with 2,000. I mean, it's really literally just a matter of numbers. When you have 2,000 people around, how do you talk to 2,000 people? I mean, you almost talk at 2,000 people, but when you have, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, you can actually talk with 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, that sort of thing. Of course, the thing, too, is not everyone wants to chat, and that's totally cool. I understand lurking. I have no problem with that, and it is definitely not a requirement to, you know, have to participate or anything like that. You can participate by watching. That is A-okay by me. Absolutely fine. I have no problems with that. Technically, the other ones are a little... Well, I'm going to go with better condition just for the moment. And I don't want to get rid of that chair just yet. Bookshelf under the stairs, is there? Huh, look at that. There sure is. Holy cow, who knew? Well, someone obviously knew. Let's see, we've already been through this spot, right? That's where we came in. It is kind of dark in here. It is kind of dark. Could really use a mole light or something. Mining helmet. Cat's just rolling with the punches. I think my FOV should be at max for this game, which I think is just 90. Hey, all right, take that. Sure, why not? I've never actually found another briefcase. It might actually be faster to go this way. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be able to do anything with the gun safe right now. That's just not going to happen. All right, let us get out of this place. How many empty jars did we find? Really? All right, well, I guess the prudent thing to do would be to fill these guys up right quick. Hi. There's a locked safe in the pool. That's nice. I'm here for the cat, so, you know, it's all good. Do we have any feathers still kicking around? No. All right. We're not doing too badly, I think. I've actually found some kind of useful stuff. That zombie's going to come around in just a minute. All right, zombs. I hear you. Anyone else around? Look at that. We're good to go. Gonna need to go kill an animal or something soon just so we can get some light. It's going to be an issue if not. We'll just drink that right away. Get a little wellness. I was hoping maybe the sink would have a wrench or a cooking pot in it. There are a lot of zombies at the door, man. All right, if we need to do this, let's do it. What in the world is she doing? Is she playing basketball? What are you doing? I don't understand what you're doing. This gun is worthless. See, this is why I don't like guns. Granted, it's on a more difficult setting, so they take more damage, but man, guns are useless. My gamma is at standard, I believe. Unless I forgot to turn off my brightness. I might have actually forgotten to turn it off. I bet I did. You know what? Here, check this out. There you go. Now you see what I see. All right, I already looked at that, didn't I? Come on, guys. Door's open. You don't have to be a jerk. Hello? Ah, crud. I probably shouldn't have walked outside. You're kind of worthless to try to hit right now. I might have to go a little gun crazy on these guys. Oh, man. I cannot afford to waste these arrows right now. Really? All right, let's see. Club kills here. Going to the club. Man, I didn't get enough on him. That was a waste. All right, we're bound to find more feathers, right? Oh, come on. Look at that. There are 3 feathers. Boom, perfect. I just want him to go all runny, run, run. There he goes. We'll get rid of him. Yeah, that club is worthless, and I know it is. I need to make a new one. Several new ones. Oh, holy cow, 9 feathers. That is, wow, that's amazing. We'll take it. And a glass jar. All right, we'll take that too. Arrows. Bunch of arrows, please. Crawler somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there's a nurse. Hello, nurse. I said hello. It's being polite. All right, are we good now? We're good now. All right, let us make a new bow. Several of them. And we'll keep the next one. I already forgot which house I'm trying to get into. Is it that one? Is this the house? I think that's the one. I should probably make a couple of clubs, too. Let's do that. Let's go clubbing. Gesundheit. I am... What TV shows am I currently watching? I don't think I am, actually. I just recently finished getting through Luke Cage. Rather enjoyed that one, I must say. Luke is the man. Absolutely love his character, the way they've developed him. Love it. Love his strong moral. I don't know what just happened there, but the audio just totally freaked out for a moment. That's about the only thing I've been watching lately. Although, The Great American Bake Off, watching that too. That's good stuff. And yes, I am deadly serious about that. It's not as good as the British show, but it's still pretty entertaining. I see a backpack. I would be remiss to not check said backpack. Hey, it's Nicole's treasure map. Great, look at that. All right, then we need to get rid of this one. How are we doing on clubs? That one can be scrapped. I'm going to take those, but not wear them just yet. I think we need a little more cotton. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need one more. Got to keep it even. There we go. We'll take 3 more. Luke Cage is a Netflix exclusive Marvel TV show. All right, let's get in the house. Let's stop messing around, guys. Guys and gals, let's get in the house. Are you upset by what happened with that Mandy? I'm not watching the current show, so assuming there's a season running right now, I don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to talk about that. I'm curious what you think of the kind of the whole situation with all of that, if you don't mind. Season 2 for Luke is not out since the first one just went out. Our first one just came out recently, so no. This is going to be a gun safe, isn't it? Why, thank you very much, Shalina. Is that right, Shalina? I kind of guessed at your name. Casey. How's it going? Gun safe. Did you see that over there? Gun safe. Ignoring it. Gun safes have nothing for me. Not at this stage of the game. They're all a waste. We need to make some clothing. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Mandy. I'll be honest, I don't have a whole lot of interest in watching the show without them. All right, I guess I need to scrap those. Wasn't thinking where that. I'll watch the US one, which obviously doesn't have them, but the US one does have Mary. So that's pretty awesome. But I don't know that I have much interest in watching the show if it's just Paul. I like Paul, don't get me wrong. Not meaning to say anything bad about Paul, but I don't know. Mel and Sue are kind of where it's at. They are just incredibly entertaining. I do have a PlayStation 4, Drake, and I almost never use it. You know what my PlayStation 4 is? It's a glorified DVD player. That's literally all it is. How crazy is that? Apparently the homeowner does not like me destroying her furniture. Sorry, ma'am. I need the leather. Let's reload. Ah, crud. Crud. Oh my goodness, come on now. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I know I read that the Beeb is looking to do some sort of show with the 3 of them, but I don't know exactly what that's going to be or when that's going to be. Oh. Either way, I'll watch that one. But I'm a little concerned it'll end up being some sort of weird idea or something, and I don't know. I think they can all make it work though, because they're good. I very rarely use DVDs, but when I do, it's usually the PlayStation 4 that plays them. There we go. I knew someone else would surface if I spun in a circle long enough. Yeah, it's pretty cool that a lot of these games are coming out on console, because not everyone has, like for Ark, not everyone has a ridiculous computer to play the game. So it's pretty cool that this stuff is coming out on other platforms. Although, everyone always wants me to play it on a console, and I refuse. One, because I don't even have... Either A, I don't have that console, or B, I don't have the game, and C, I hate first-person shooters on consoles. Cannot stand them. But that's just me. Crud. Alright, I need to free some inventory space up. Let's scrap you. Because I do want that. Read that guy. Look at that, we've unlocked a bacon and egg sandwich. That's exciting. I'm playing with fire right now, you know that, right? Ma'am! I'm busy. Alright, I'm just gonna club her. It has been a long wait, Odin. Very long wait. What was the reason, do you know, for why it took them so long to get it on PlayStation? Because it was ready on Xbox for quite a while. And then they finally got around to getting it out on PlayStation. I'm not familiar with what the delay was. I need more arrows. Ah, no official early access program. Understood. So did they have to call it finished to get it on PlayStation? Kind of like they did with 7 Days to Die. They called it finished even though it's clearly not finished. Oh, that's actually kind of handy. Let's see if we can get back inside without angering all the neighbors. I still need a pot and a wrench. Don't have room for plates. They all have red tape. I mean, really. And I completely understand why. Some days I'm not convinced that early access is a good thing, so I can understand why they might not want it on the consoles. Makes perfect sense to me. I don't know why I have that, and I don't mean to have those, so let's switch some of that stuff out. Toilet paper. Just what I needed. Actually, I have no use for toilet paper right now. I'm going to put it back. We're not doing that quest line at the moment, so what does it matter? Sure, military rations, we'll go ahead and eat those. There we go. Not worried about food. We can always go find an animal. Presumably. Hello. I think that one might have been a headshot. There we go. I don't know. Why wouldn't it be in the kitchen sink? Isn't that where you store all your toilet paper? I mean, that's where I store all mine. Making it sound all weird and stuff. I mean, come on. It's where everyone stores it. Right? I think I already checked this one, Mandy. Yeah. I cheated when I came in. I kind of blazed in right away. And look at that. We got water galore. Come on, cookie pot. It's fine. We can make a forge if nothing else. We will have what we need aside from a bunch of clay, which with a shovel will be easy to find. So that's good. It's all good. Let's go upstairs. I have like 3 games on PlayStation. 3 or 4 games. Oh, look at that. Sure, we'll read you. I have Destiny, WWE 2K, I don't know, 15, something like that. And NHL 15, I think. Maybe I have 16. I don't know. That's all I have. I generally have no interest in the PlayStation. I don't play console games anymore. I stopped. Ooh, look at that. I have, I don't know, the first Uncharted on PlayStation 3, but I've never bothered to finish it. Again, some games I just hate on console, and that's not one that would be my favorite to play on a console. Any game on a console where you gotta shoot and aim and all that stuff, oh man, I'm just worthless. I need a mouse and a keyboard. Yeah, Mr. Dino, this mod has silenced weapons. That is not in the standard game, not by a long shot. So, if you're excited that the main game had them, I'm sorry to break the news to you that they do not. Only in this modded version of the game. Probably in other modded versions too, but specifically, it is a mod item. Did we already check this house? Yes, because that's where we went in. So, did we go into this one? I don't think so, because I don't remember going into one with a garage. Man, we're going to have so much leather that we can do nothing with. It's going to be awesome. No? Kind of overheating here. I've been to Disneyland. Does that count? Oh, look at that. Nice. We have ourselves an effective weapon. And we're overheating. I know, I need to take that dumb thing off. All right, here, let's do it this way. Let's just drop that guy. I don't think I'm ever going to find a use for that. But that's not what I meant to do. Recipes. Where's the hat? Craft one of those. Wear that. There we go. And bring temperature down. Man, I remember the days of fighting with this temperature system. Got it now. Not a big deal now. Three times a year. That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. Unless you hate the place, in which case that's torturous. Well, enjoy your sleep, Ghostly. It was nice having you hang out. Can definitely catch the rest of it probably tomorrow is when I'll end up posting everything. I don't know, maybe sooner. Probably tomorrow, though, because it's going to take YouTube a while to crunch the video. More toilet paper under the sink. See, I'm telling you. Toilet paper goes under the sink. It's just the way it is. Drake, I guess I'm ready for 2017 if it means all of the bad crap that's happening in 2016 stops. If that's the case, then yeah, I guess I'm ready. Ooh, duct tape. Duct tape is good. Come on, pistol schematic. Ah, crud. What do we have for points anyway? 19. Pistols, gun, pistol. Lots of jars here. This is good. Oh. That is like finding gold right now. Holy cow. That's actually probably better than finding gold. Since there is gold in the game these days. I think we can leave, right? I think we can leave. Odin. To go outside less, huh? Is there any rhyme or reason to why that's the case? All right, where are we at, folks? 6 o'clock, going on 7 o'clock. Let's head back to the prison, drop some junk off, and then we'll need to run around some more and probably gather some arrows, if nothing else. Feathers to make arrows. Come on. Scrap that guy. We no longer need to carry those. I have no idea which to go in, which side to go in on. I think it's the other side. I think I've totally run around the complete wrong way. This is great. You don't want to go outside anymore because you're older, huh? Well, the outside does have a problem called the sun. That is not a thing to be trifled with, and I actually do mean that pretty seriously. I'm going to put some of this kind of random junk away. Can put you away. Wow, 86 leather. We don't need any more leather, all right? We're good on leather. We don't need any more. We okay with that? Do we agree? Are we in agreement about that? All right, let's spruce this joint up. It's a little drab. Why do you keep changing? There we go. Broken glass. Alrighty then. We gotta fix those doors at some point, too. So we're on the extreme eastern edge of town. Pig! Backpack! Come back, pig!
A prudent choice.
There we go. Let us, Hey! Get your own pig! It's mine! Hands off. Jerk. Alright, we need some meat. We also need a shiv. Or something. It's getting dark. You know what? It's getting dark. I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting dark. Alright, shiv me up, Scotty. Since it is now officially getting dark, go ahead and change that, so theoretically you'll be able to see when it's dark. Yes, I should get some water, but we can always hit, I don't know, we can always hit, something to get more. I don't know. But thank you for the reminder to drink. Much appreciated. That's funny, my microphone is just kind of in the wrong spot, so I can't really see it. I kind of can, but I kind of can't, you know? I don't know. That's my excuse. I'm going to run with it. What time is it where I live? It is 8:16, which means we now have 44 minutes remaining. Regardless of whether we hit 6 a.m. in the morning. As I said, I will need to have a hard out, so we will see where that takes us. Get rid of those. I guess we can get rid of that. That's really not going to do any good right now. That's not going to do any good. We'll scrap you. Let's put the cling wrap in there. Since I put the food in there, we don't really need to carry the cling wrap around. Yes, I'm overheating. I'll be fine. All I need to do is get inside and not run. But I do kind of want to go through this general area over here. Because I think we'll find more feathers this way. We need some feathers if we want any chance to survive. That's just going to be a necessity. How are we doing on stones? 102. Oh, you know what we also should do? While we're out here... Maybe right here? There we go. Look at that. Let's grab a bunch of clay. All right, what does that get us? 224. Let's go just a touch more. Do 2 more of these. You got it, Casey. That's exactly what this is. Granted, I left all of the leather behind. Whatever. I actually really came out for nests, so there you go. It's really the whole reason I came out. And of course I've hit all these already. Seems like South Carolina would get snow at some point, right? Maybe not. It's not like Arizona or something. Although, I don't know, maybe there are some crazy cold parts of Arizona too. You never know. World is a funny thing. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a good one. That is a classic. I went most of my life without ever having seen it. Like 98% of my life. 95%, I don't know. Home Alone, that's a good one. I think my favorite Christmas movie might be Die Hard. And yes, it's a Christmas movie. It counts. Backpack. Nope. Time to move. Time to move. Did I check that one? Nope. Time to move again. And time to move yet again. All these birds' nests, we're going to be rolling in feathers. Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. Takes place at Christmas. It has Christmas music in the soundtrack. It's totally a Christmas movie. I mean, heck, it takes place at a Christmas party. Come on, what more do you want? All right, I'm not really seeing a whole lot more of these guys. Let's go ahead and head back to base. Maybe we can find another animal or something on the way. I don't know. What do we have for tallow or for... oh, crud. You know what? We don't even have... That's all right. We'll be able to make stuff. This is going to be interesting. We're missing some kind of critical stuff, I think. This will be interesting. I might want to grab a little more wood here. And not just that. Let us go find a proper tree, if we can. We only have another hour and change of daylight. I'd kind of like to use it, if possible, here. This will work in a pinch. Or not. You will. James, that sounds like that's going to be a big party. Sounds like good reason to hide somewhere. But I might be moderately antisocial. Can't even see the cat anymore. Her head just fell off the monitor. She is out. She's sleeping with her head under my armchair. Like my chair's arm. You know what I mean? She is out like a rock. Excuse me. Ten siblings is a lot, man. That is a lot. Ah, yes, the good old big Italian family, right? Everyone coming over, hanging out, nice and loud, having a good time. That sounds like good time. That sounds good. Man, she is really out right now. There we go. All right, that's going to have to be good enough for now. Let us return back to base. I can still technically kind of see, but whatever. We'll use this. It's all good. We're getting there. Nice Tyson level. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, both of you. Laval? You tell me. We're about to enter the long night. This is going to be ugly. But theoretically, we'll get some forging done. That'll be good. All right. Last one. Ah, crud. I didn't mean to take my picture off the wall. That's going to be a problem, because I'm going to do that more than once. Go back. Maybe they need to be higher. It's going to be dark in here. I'm just going to apologize in advance for that. It's going to be dark. There's not much I can do about it. Sorry. Wow, what happened to that one? It didn't look like that before. Whatever, I guess. We'll just ignore it. All right, let's grab that stuff. We need to grab the leather. What else do we need? I don't remember all the various things we need. I can't even type. Hello. So we need to make a bellows first, then we can make a forge. Should probably eat some food here. We'll just do it this way. This is easy. Maybe at some point, Drake. Question was asked last night, too, and honestly, that stuff costs money and a lot of time. Gotta have people paying attention to it, keeping it running, taking care of stuff, all of that, and I don't really have the time to do that at this point. And then, depending on the game, some of those, some of them cost a bit more than others to make a server. Just depends. All right, so we have ourselves a bellows. So now I think we have what we need for a forge. Go ahead and do that. Still have some clay. Enough for a while, I think. Although that doesn't leave very many rocks behind. Suppose we should probably get into one of these rooms too. Guess we can go ahead and start working on that door. Oh man, I need a new axe too. This thing is garbage. I don't want to use the hammer on it right now. Not yet. Here, let's add a new one to the list because this thing's gonna die before we even get in. At least you can see the cat again. She's no longer hiding. Come on, cooking pot. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. That was convenient timing. Oh, you youngsters. Regretting that you have to spend time with your family. You'll look back on that in 10 or 20 or 40 years and wonder why you ever thought that. You might say you won't, but you will. You will. Don't worry about it. You will. Let's put some fuel in here and start burning some crap. Yeah, I'll definitely be overheating, Austin. As long as I kind of don't run around, I'll probably be okay. But if it gets too bad, I'll just take my leather duster off. I just kind of left it for giggles. It's nowhere really convenient to place this, so we'll just put it over there. That's fine. Hello? Let's try that again. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, large groups can be exhausting. I do understand that. No question there. That'll be enough. Good. All right, yeah. If I'm going to overheat a little bit here, let's just take this dumb thing off. I don't need it right now anyway. That way I don't overheat. That'll be a little more convenient. Thanks, Laval. She's pretty awesome. If you drink enough, it's like an hour. One really long hour. So what do we need for a grill? We need an anvil. We need an anvil first, which means we need 200, I think. Forgot about that. We need an anvil. 200, 500, 200. All right. 200. And then we'll go ahead and take those, and then we can make some torches to kill my frames, because that's the way we're going to roll. Oh, you know what we should do? We should hang out up here. Can actually see up here. Well, sort of. There's one light anyway. These torches are going to be torture. Actually, let's move that one. There we go. We can at least kind of see in here now. Why do I not? There we go. Cloth fragment. Do that. We still can't do anything with this stuff. Do we have leather working? We must have that as part of... No. Interesting. All right. Whatever. Youngins. You're all youngins. Oh, man, we ran out of metal in there. Crud. We need more metal. That's not going to be enough. Ah, crud. I don't want to go out at night when I can't see anything. Give me a mole lamp or something like that, and I'm happy to go outside, but not if I can't see anything. That's really obnoxious. We'll just put that guy there for right now. It's going to have to do. All right, we've got to go get some resources. We're not... How did I lock the door on myself? How did I lock the door by repairing it? I didn't think that was possible. Oh, man. I am so confused. I repaired this door. How did I... all right, whatever. I guess that's how it works in the mod, and I never realized that. Can't take it apart, Austin. Do not have the requisite skill or skill book to do that. Not yet, anyway. Eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. Just not now. I'm looking for a rock, okay? So if you see a big rock and I miss it, do me a favor and let me know, would you? Not a small rock, a big rock. Big boulder rock. If you see a big rock, let me know, because I'm looking for one. I can't seem to find one. So if you see a big rock, might look kind of like a big rock, do me a favor and let me know. Looking for a rock. Where's a big rock? Need a big rock. Big rock. Need a big rock. If only I could find a big rock. All right. I guess we'll try this one. Well, Val, I play it pretty much daily on my YouTube channel. Been playing this particular kind of Walking Dead mode for the last couple of days, just as a streaming thing, just kind of for giggles. But yeah, I play this I play it Monday through Friday on the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. Easy for me to say. All right, let's go back this way. I'm pretty sure there might have been a rock back here. Sports bag. How much metal did we get anyway? 35. So that's about another 175-ish. 160, 175, something like that. It's not enough. It is so not enough. I'll probably be running around a little on Christmas. Going a couple different places. I imagine by the time Christmas is done, so will I. I will be done too. Lots of run around, always busy. It's the way it goes. It's all good. Oh, I need stamina. All right, let's wait a moment here. Man, it is not coming back quickly at all, is it? Yep. Still waiting. Still waiting. All right, we're going to grab whatever we can out of this one, and then we're going to run back to the prison, assuming we can get back there. I do not watch SpongeBob. I have seen SpongeBob, but I do not watch. As in, like, I don't regularly watch or anything. I actually don't have cable or anything like that anyway. Granted, I know there are other ways to see it, but, you know. Zombie, no one asked you. Look at that. There's a rock. There's another rock. Holy cow, we're surrounded by rocks. Big old giant boulders everywhere. Who knew? Rock. I gotta say, this is a really quiet night thus far. Now that I've said that, we'll end up getting like a big wandering horde or something. This is your 19-minute warning, by the way. 19 minutes. We are not going to hit 6 a.m., I can tell you that much. Not at all. Put another 5 minutes on the forge there and see what we can get out of it. All right, let us make an anvil. That's going to open up actually doing useful things with the anvil. Like we might go straight to iron arrowheads or something. Use up all these guys and then switch over to iron. That might be a good idea. Just got the game 3 days ago? Ah. Well, if you don't know, we are playing with a mod today. Just so you know, this is the Valmod. That's what it's called, Valmod. Actually, 2 different versions of it. There's the overhaul version and then the slightly less I don't know, inclusive, something crazy, whatever version, which is what we're doing. We're doing the expansion. Dead by Daylight is a good one. I'm not sure I have much interest in playing it, though. Actually, I'll tell you what, I was watching earlier. I don't know if anyone has seen this yet. I was watching a little bit of Friday the 13th earlier. It's pretty interesting, and yet it's kind of a train wreck, too. Ren and Stimpy. Oh, man. That's some good stuff there. Trying to remember. Let's see. What do they sound like? Something like, "You idiot!" Something like that. Close enough. You'll know what I mean or not. Cooking grill would be good. Oh, you know what we should do? Before I forget, here, let's go do this. What are we doing? We're not doing things correctly here. Let's go make some bacon and eggs. Can at least make a few of them. Not enough, but... Oh, maybe we can. What does the recipe take these days? Oh, no, I have a ton of eggs. Never mind. We're good. We are good. For some reason, I didn't think we had that many. No, you go there. Uh-oh. We might have a visitor. Yeah, I can't quite get the right tone for Ren and Stimpy. My voice just doesn't quite go there. For good or ill, does not matter. It's not where it goes. What do we need to make a wrench? I forget. Nope. We need a skill for one? No. We need... Oh, crap. A ton of forged steel and some mechanical parts. Yep, you are the only one talking on Twitch. There are quite a few people watching. You're the only one talking at the moment. I think Mandy's still around. She's not saying anything, and that's cool. As I said earlier, I don't care if people want to lurk. I am totally on board with that. No worries. There are no requirements with anything here other than just to, you know, be a decent human. That's my only requirement. I'm not sure. Did I hear someone moving around outside? Not sure if I heard that or not. Let's go ahead and check out in here. We need to start exploring our space a little. I'm going to have to destroy these doors. Do some comic book guy. I got nothing. I should have something, but I got nothing. I don't know. I got nothing. No comic book guy is coming to me right now. The store is getting its rear end destroyed. Oh, hi. There's a gun safe in there. Oh, look at that. You would be... I am not going to open that, all right? We're not opening that. Oh, look at that. Oh, crud. That's not what I thought it was. Dang it. Never mind. I was hopeful. Yeah, they definitely are, Casey. I mean, unless you have someone who started on Twitch and thus has all of their kind of viewership over there, then yeah. That's usually going to be the case. Or you get more people on YouTube than over on Twitch. That's cool. I just do it because, you know, people like one or the other, and I don't know. I kind of have my preferences too, and, you know, whatever people want to do, it's all good. Drake, we're not opening that because no quality Joe. Because this guy right here is 0 out of 3. It's not even worth opening until it's at least level 1. Because right now there's no real rhyme or reason to any of it. Can actually get it pretty soon, I think. There you go. Got it now. But Scavenging 30 is not going to happen anytime soon, so honestly, I'd like to wait until that point, if at all possible, but it may not be possible. I don't really know. We'll see. You ran out of time, didn't you? Here. Finish cooking. It's a good thing that, you know, you can start and stop your food, and it doesn't affect anything. Did I, Odin? I occasionally pull comic book guy out for random things, but I'm telling you, I'm honestly drawing a blank right now. Wow. That is some crappy low frames right there. This game still has issues. I didn't really do any, like, organized sports. Baseball, roller hockey. That's kind of my thing. I'm not carrying anything that stinks, so stop telling me that game. You're wrong. Go ahead and eat that right now. Why not? Get some wellness. Get some health, all that sort of good stuff. How much does it take to make a door? A door. Hard metal door. 10 of those guys. So how much does forged iron take? Because I can never remember. Let's do... Let's do 20 of those guys. And then we can just make one of those. Baseball and golf. That's a good combination, baseball and golf. I don't know, what about you, Laval? You do any sports? Anything strike your fancy? I'm just kind of vamping for a little bit here. I'm kind of waiting for stuff to finish cooking up and all that here. So, you know, I don't have much right now other than we have about 10 minutes. We are getting close to the end. Drake used to be a football player. That's a rough sport. Should probably clarify that to say American football. Because American football is a little different from football in the rest of the world. Why'd you quit the team? Any particular reason for that? Sure, we'll take the paper too. Why not? Oh, as the cat just kind of knocks out. Did you see that? She is out again. She's hilarious. Problem with American football is you have all that gear, which invites people to play much harder than they otherwise would if they didn't have all the gear. Ah, got an injury. That stinks. I was afraid you might say that. It's crazy. There's a bit of an epidemic in the States with kids playing football and getting injured and concussions and all those sorts of things and dying. It's crazy. Football is a rough, rough game. This is really hard to see grass, just so you know. That's why I keep hitting the ground. Nope, you're not grass? All right. Sure, we don't need chairs in the courtyard. There's nothing to see out here. All right, let us knock this stupid thing down. We're just going to get rid of this door here. And then we'll pop this one into its place. Which way do we want to put this guy? I guess like that? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There we go. One level of reinforcement. That's actually kind of useful. Except I think I did really place it the wrong direction. Oh well. It's all good. Place a couple of these guys down. Could use one more torch just to have some light over here, but I guess there is technically a working light by the door, but might be nice to have a torch too. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go combine our bows right quick. Get a slightly better bow out of it. It's kind of funny. This one has kind of gone in so many ways similar to the other one. Which means theoretically I'll do something dumb and die in the early morning on the next day. Or late morning. Late morning. I don't know. Same day. Late day. Whatever. I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what's going on. Let's make a few more bows. Gonna be a lot of buildings to hit tomorrow. Or today. Whatever. Game day today. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. That is a fine question that I don't have an answer to right now. If I do, it'll probably be in the morning. So it would be like 12 hours from now or 11 hours from now or something along those lines. If I do, it would be earlier in the day because I'm on the West Coast and it's West Coast of the U.S., I should say. And it's getting pretty close to really late evening at this point, so getting to be a little late for me. And as I said earlier, I do have something else going on, so I'm going to need to run out of here shortly. But I wouldn't mind doing a morning stream. I'm not normally able to do that, but I may be able to tomorrow. We shall see. Look at that. We have ourselves a 65 quality bow. It's garbage, but it's better than nothing. Wish we could find another one of these guys. That thing's pretty awesome. Do I play other games? Yes, I play lots of other games. Been playing this one regularly on the channel. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. It all kind of fell apart. We have some more Skyrim tomorrow in addition to 7 days. I've put a couple of VR games up on the channel in the last couple of days too. Those are a lot of fun. Those are, my arms were sore today, let me tell you. My legs, my arms. Those games are a little more involved than your traditional sit in front of the computer and slam a couple of keys games. Quite a bit different. Well, thanks for hanging out. We're going to be signing off here shortly as well, so do check out the channel if you have not and you would like to see more stuff, because there's a bunch more there. Holy cow, I've posted like 1,000 some odd videos at this point. I've lost count long ago. I feel like I'd like to get up there and take the lights. I don't think you can take them, though. I think they fall apart when you try and take them. Yeah, it's kind of a trip, Mandy. It is kind of a trip. My first experience with VR, like kind of proper VR these days, was using a Daydream headset on my phone, and wow, that was enough to make me decide that, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy a Vive. So I did. Have not regretted it, although it's really hard to record those, as kind of noted a little bit. Even responded to one of your comments and said, no, I don't have everything sorted out yet. Close, but not quite. I'm not sure how I did that, but whatever. We're just going to go with that. Maybe I'll have a solution tomorrow. If not, then I might actually have to spend the money on a proper lavalier microphone. We'll see. Would rather not go there if I can avoid it, but might be what we need to do. Anyway, I think this is where we need to wrap things up. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening on my end. And if I can remember to do this, here I have one more thing I can do for you. If I can, yep, hit copy. Hey, look at that. I learned how to hit copy. I'm awesome. What can I say? Yeah, I know. Sad. Anyway, there you go. There's an invite to the Discord channel where we just kind of hang out, talk, whatever. I'll be honest, I'm not on there 24/7, but I do hop on there most every day and respond to stuff, talk, whatever. Occasionally post a random cat picture because, you know, that's the sort of thing that needs to be done. But we are going to wrap things up, call it a night right here. So have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. I might be back in about 12 hours. I might be back in about 11 hours. I might be back in about 10 hours. No. If I'm going to be back, it'll probably be 12 hours. So 12 hours from now or not. Usually posted on Twitter. Feel free to look for me on Twitter at KICGaming99, on YouTube, youtube.com/KIC. Nice and short, super simple, and I greatly appreciate you watching, hanging out. Thank you very much. See you another time.